Assalamualaikum and salam sejahtera to Dr. Jakaria Dasan. I am Dayang Nurlaila Nadira binti Awang Jumaat. I will start the group presentation with the introduction from the project. Kampung Marakau Bombon is one of the attractions in Ranau district and its location is located in the village of Marakau, Ranau. Kampung Marakau Bombon is a community union body established under Marakau Village Community Management Council, or well known as a MPKK. The chairman of this association is led by Mr. Hamdan Jaini and deputy chairman is Mr. Jabirin Gibot, assisted by 10 other members with 2 advisors. The concept of tagal in Kadasan Dusun means prohibited. So this is a method used to conserve a traditional biosphere in Sabah, especially for aquatic sources in the river. Actually, the tagal system is a traditional method that has been modified to more organized management system under monitoring of the Sabah State Fisheries Department. So based on this system, the use of natural resources is limited by applying reserve zone as well as the limitation of river resources harvesting. Next, I will invite the next presenter, Ms. Nur Ifa Fifi, to elaborate more about the background from this project. And that's all from me. Thank you.
I am Norifa Fifi binti Ismar. I would like to present about the background. On 13 May 2019, the Tagal has been registered as an association and currently known as Association Tagal Sungai Mansahaban Marakau Ranau. The establishment is for the ongoing care of the river. They required a trusted committee member to take care of it and to facilitate the management such as clerk duty. However, the most of the members are part-time except the Bombon Marakau employees as they have another commitment. For the ecotourism business, the number of China and Korea tourists who work visiting Bombon Marakau are keep increasing. The uniqueness of the fish is very tame, which is they can touch them. This is really something. They could use the chance to provide lesson on the importance taking care of the environment, especially rivers, which is the Tagal. The last is the business helps to reduce number of unemployment villagers in Marakau as the employment opportunity are limited. That's all from me, and I would like to invite Adit Serelina and Fazrin to present the issue and the challenges. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum to Dr. Jakaria Dasan. My name is Fazrin Niza binti Muhammad Azri. So I will present about issue and challenges. So for the first issue is land dispute, which is a primary issue concerned by Mr. Hamdan. It is actually involving conflicting claims right in Bombon Marakau or Tagal land between Mr. Hamdan, previous landlord, grandson and also school in that area. Actually, this land dispute issue can be addressed by the existing legal framework, but not for the Mr. Hamdan cases as there is no black and white document. So it is difficult for them to prove that they actually own the Tagal's land. And as a result, maybe the several party can easily take advantage or profit on them. So it will create a problem in the future.
Hi, my name is Adita Ranila Unar. I will talk about the second issue, which is absence of comprehensive business plan. A business plan is a written document that describes how a business usually like a startup. For Bombon Marakau, they know their target customer, which is international tourists from China and Korea, and are also promoting Bombon Marakau business through social media, tourism board, and tourist guide. While in the management team, most of them are within the community or the villages that are good for culture retaining, but they lack professional knowledge on how to manage and ensure the business keep growing profitable and sustained in the long term. The third issue is absence of financial planning. In the view of Mr. Hamdan, he did not think the financial planning or issue was the primary issue because he did not think the Bombon as a business but their responsibility to take care of the river and the fish. However, the financial is crucial for the business perspective as a profit in the fundamental that makes the business survive. Additionally, the Tagal was not listed in the Malaysia budgeting planning report, so it will hard for them to receive any capital allocation from the government. As the result, they did not have the extra finance to improve the place or make it more attractive to attract more visitors or tourists.
The last issue was over-rely on one business. So based on the research project, we found that Tagal was too relying on the tourism business. This show when Tagal tend to wait and require for the government help in order to cover their living costs instead of take any initiative to earn their second sub-income, where actually Tagal have capability to do on that. For example, like developing agriculture and farming. And in the meantime, they actually can doing such activity to generate income and overcome their problem.
Hi, my name is Yui and I will present the suggestion to overcome part. So for first, the issue is land dispute. We propose from two angles. First of all, for the government, we suggestion to claim ownership to protect the environment as a condition for contagion, and then application document. In the face of stakeholders, there is a need for protecting interest first, clarify the standard of land ownership, and understand the main content of the dispute, and then proceed to the future discussion. Next, the issue is over-relay one business. So we give a suggestion as expand online market. The impact on the COVID-19, so we suggest expand business chain, for example, homestay, campsite, some locally related souvenir and handcraft that can show the local culture, increase the variety of goods, expand the business industry chain, promote the business field, expand the audience group. And secondly, publicity and sales channel should keep pace with the time. For example, live streaming. Through the live, we can carry on the propaganda to help the agriculture and the ecological slogan to attract consumer and promote the market, and also line the foundation for visibility into future business goals.
My name is Lim Kelvin. So the next recommendation is to create a comprehensive business plan. A business plan states the key objective and strategies that a company will adopt as well as the direction it will take. Creating a business plan would benefit the people in the organization by teaching them all about their current position as well as providing a path to long-term growth. In this case, the main purpose of the business plan is to attract financing for Bombon Marakau for expansion and maintaining their business. The business plan will provide prospective investors useful information about the company's strategies and direction in order to persuade them to invest to the business. Besides, business plan would also be useful in helping the company to communicate with employees and the community about its operation and goals. The first impression of the business plan to a potential investor is really important in acquiring funding, and then might be those second chance to resubmit it again. Therefore, the business plan must be created professionally and comprehensively. If the business owner do not have enough experience to create the business plan, they can consider hiring a consultant to help them with it. The above components makes up the essential component of a decent business plan. So a well-written and concise business plan should be used to secure funding, orient staff, structure, and focus the business. After creating a comprehensive business plan, Bombon Marakau can then seek for financial support for its ecotourism business. The term financing refers to the process of raising or gathering funds in order to establish or expand a business. We suggest that Bombon Marakau to seek for support from a non-government organization, namely Ecotourism and Conservation Society of Malaysia. By working with EcoMind, they are able to provide valuable guidance to the ecotourism during the financing stage. Involving EcoMind in the process of determining financing will assist the company in emphasizing the social and environmental opportunities that ecotourism provides. We suggest Bombon Marakau to apply for grant from Habitat Foundation organization. This is one of the best grants available for ecotourism business. The organization believes that ecotourism may be a source of long-term funding for environmental protection as well as revenue for local businesses and households. The sustainable tourism grants are for events and programs that support ecotourism best practices that can be applied in less than 10 months, which are valued between 5,000 and 15,000. Although it may take more time to raise funds through contacting aid organizations and applying special program, it will potentially take less time than starting a business with not enough funding that causes it to fail. The ecotourism business of Bombon Marakau will be well on its way to generate enough income to be both an environmental and financially viable if it's worked with the right partners. Thank you.
Now I will continue with the contribution of the study. According to the study, Marakau also considered as a community-based tourism, which refer to a business that local community will control over and involved in development and management. Its purpose is to uplifting the community standard of living. In this study, we analyzed the study from 4 aspects. The first one is the ecotourism major issue, which we found that the major issue are the limited resources from financial capital and business management skill. And the proposed solution are the ecotourism business should undertake the social enterprise and also require an effective planning and robust financial management. The second study is the context of successful ecotourism, which the study shows that the context were including the natural environment and site attraction, high number of tourists, clean and well-managed facility, and also positive experience. The proposed solution for this is they should minimize the disruption and keep the environmental as natural as possible, incorporate at least one eco practice, and implement a strategy planning and managing. The third study is the local community and tourist development, which sustainable tourist development are linked to the community ability and should involve the local community. The proposed solution in this case are the community should provide support service such as the transportation, handicraft, production, food and beverage, and service that demand by the tourists. Well, the last study is regarding to the sustainable ecotourism development strategy, which the researchers were using the SWOT to analyze an ecotourism business and propose the strategies. The proposed solution in this study are by using the SO strategy, which an ecotourism business should create a destination image that emphasizes the uniqueness of the catchment area and combine with the local conservation work. And that's all my part, and my friend Lim will continue with the conclusion.
I am Lim Xing. I will present about the conclusion part. In conclusion, during the interview, first we know that Bombon Marakau was not considered as a business, and Mr. Hamdan they only take responsibility to take care of the place. In 2017, Bombon Marakau was started ecotourism business, and we found that there are 4 issues faced by Bombon Marakau and Mr. Hamdan, such as land dispute, absence of business plan, and financial planning, and also they highly deprived of one business. And in the report, we also proposed 4 suggestions for them to solve their issue. For the government and NGO part, they should not only provide them the capital, but the most important thing is to teach Bombon Marakau them and guide them towards a self-sustainability business, and also provide them with professional opinion and knowledge to develop a sustainable business. Last but not least, Mr. Hamdan could also take the initiative to collaborate with private sector such as tourism agencies and famous tourism websites to expand their business, as they already have a strong customer network base. So that's all from me and so from our group. Thank you.